Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Plato. This quote is attributed to the philosopher Plato and suggests that ignorance is the fundamental cause of all evil. In other words, it implies that people who act in harmful or malicious ways do so because they lack knowledge or understanding about the consequences of their actions. When people are ignorant, they may not fully understand the impact of their choices on themselves and others. They may be unaware of the harm they are causing, or they may not be aware of the benefits that could come from acting differently. Furthermore, ignorance can lead to fear, prejudice, and mistrust, which can create social divisions and conflicts. When people are ignorant about others' cultures, beliefs, or experiences, they may make assumptions or judgments that are inaccurate and harmful. Therefore, it is essential to seek knowledge and understanding to avoid the pitfalls of ignorance. By learning about different perspectives, experiences, and ideas, we can better appreciate the complexities of the world and make more informed choices that benefit ourselves and others. At a touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. This quote means that love has the power to awaken the creative side of people and inspire them to express themselves through poetry. When someone experiences the emotion of love, they feel deeply connected to the world and are more attuned to their emotions and surroundings. This heightened sensitivity can lead to poetic inspiration and a desire to communicate those feelings through artistic expression. Therefore, love can transform an ordinary person into a poet, as it unleashes creativity and allows them to see the beauty in everything around them. Courage is knowing what not to fear. The statement "courage is knowing what not to fear" means that true courage comes from understanding what is worth fearing and what is not. It implies that courageous people are not without fear, but they can distinguish between what is truly threatening and what is not. Therefore, they can prioritize and act on what they believe to be essential, even if it involves risk, without being overly fearful or hesitant. In essence, true courage comes from facing one's fears, understanding them, and not being controlled by them. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. This quote by the Greek philosopher Plato highlights the difference between wise people and foolish people when it comes to speaking. Wise people speak when they have something important to share or contribute to a conversation. They speak thoughtfully and with purpose, seeking to add value to the discussion. On the other hand, foolish people tend to talk excessively, even when they have nothing of substance to say. They speak to fill the silence, to be heard, or to assert their dominance over others. They often speak without considering the impact of their words or whether they are contributing anything meaningful to the conversation. In short, the quote suggests that speaking for the sake of speaking is foolish while speaking with purpose and wisdom is wise. The measure of a man is what he does with power. This quote suggests that a person's true character is revealed by how they behave when they have power or authority over others. It implies that power can be a corrupting force and that those who use it for their gain or to harm others are not worthy of respect or admiration. On the other hand, those who use their power for the greater good, to help others, or make positive changes, are the ones who should be admired and respected. Essentially, it means that a person's actions, especially when they can influence others, are the ultimate measure of their character and worth. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. This quote by Plato suggests that it is normal for children to be afraid of the dark and that as adults, we should be understanding and forgiving of their fears. However, the real tragedy is when adults are afraid of the truth or the unknown, represented by the metaphorical light. In other words, it is unfortunate when people choose to ignore or avoid knowledge, understanding, and enlightenment out of fear or discomfort. This can limit personal growth and prevent individuals from experiencing the full potential of life. The quote emphasizes the importance of facing our fears and embracing knowledge, even when it may be uncomfortable or challenging. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself implies that the most significant and crucial battle a person can fight is the one within oneself. It means that the real challenge lies in mastering your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors rather than fighting against external circumstances. This victory requires self-discipline, self-control, and self-awareness. Conquering oneself requires introspection, identifying one's weaknesses and strengths, and taking steps to overcome the weaknesses. When a person overcomes their internal struggles, they can better handle external challenges. It leads to a sense of self-mastery and empowerment, which can significantly impact personal and professional life. This quote speaks to the idea that self-discipline and self-control are the foundation for all other successes in life. In conclusion, Conquering oneself is the first and most crucial step towards success in life. It requires consistent effort, self-reflection, and self-improvement, but it can lead to a fulfilling and satisfying life.